If you only care about winning, this video is for you. Now listen, if you're just playing for fun, maybe skip this one. But if you're tired of losing, especially when it comes to attacking without a clear plan, lock in, because class is in session. This year, ladies and gentlemen, speed kills. You've got to play fast, and even more importantly, finish faster. Every single thing you do, from the way you defend, to how you transition from defense to attack, to how you build up in the final third, it all has to be done with peace and purpose. Now don't get it twisted. There's a huge difference between being quick and being fast. Quick is just moving your players around the pitch fast, spamming buttons, trying to rush attacks. Fast is when your mind, your decisions, and your movement are all in sync. It's calculated chaos. The players who master that difference, who can slow the game down in their head while playing at full speed, those are the ones who dominate this year. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to play faster, how to transition smoother, and how to finish before your opponent even realizes what's happening. Lock in. Class is in session.
But like, how is that even a thing? Like, what?
Let's address the first elephant in the room, and that is counters are everything this year. It doesn't matter who you are. If you get countered effectively, you're cooked. Now, the key to unlocking and executing deadly counters comes down to two things: fast wingers and central players with incisive. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. You must have players with incisive traits in your central part of the pitch. That's why players like Claudia Pina are so broken this year. She doesn't just pass, she slices through entire defenses. So, let's talk about how to counter effectively. Step 1, win the ball back. But wait, remember in the last video how we talked about breaking lines? Now we're building on that with what I call the line breaker pass. What's that? It's the pass that takes multiple players out of the play in one go. Watch this clip closely. We're defending compact, patient, just waiting for our moment. The moment we win the ball, we don't freeze or hesitate. We immediately look for that one pass, in this case, to Bonmati, that completely eliminates his entire midfield. Now, it's just us versus his defenders. Here's the part most players mess up. They rush. Don't do that. After the ball reaches your CAM, look at how I take a small touch backwards instead of charging forward. That movement baits the defender and gives me space to trigger my winger with a quick tap of L1. Now as my winger starts to make that run, I wait just a second until he's about to pass the final defender. Then full power triangle for the through ball. Boom. That's a counter. Simple, calculated, devastating. Remember, one pass to break lines, patience to time your trigger, and composure to finish. That's how you turn defense into goals this year. Now, you might be thinking, what if that counter-attack style is just too hard? Fair question. So let's talk about the next way to play this game that's still extremely effective. Now, is it the most effective way? Number. The counter with wingers and through balls is still the easiest and most deadly way to score. But let's be honest, it takes a bit of precision to find that perfect through ball and time it right. So for those of you who are in Division 5 and below, let me introduce you to something that's been cooking defenders all year. Dribbling. And not just random dribbling. I'm talking about mastering the R1 and left stick combo. This simple technique took my student Shub, who was stuck in Division 6 for weeks, and helped him finally crack into Division 5, where he's now holding his own. Before our session, he was doing what most of you probably do. Overusing player locks, forcing passes, and sprinting way too much, playing way too fast. So in our first session, I tried to teach him the same counter-attack method I showed you guys earlier, but it just wasn't clicking for him, and that's completely fine. Not every style fits every player. So instead, I introduced him to what I call the fidget spinner method. This method absolutely cooks players in the lower divisions, Division 4 and under, because, let's be real, most of them can't defend to save their lives. Here's how it works. When you're near your opponent's box, you hold R1 to take space forward. As soon as your opponent steps up to challenge you, let go of R1 and use the left stick to quickly change direction. Then when that movement opens up new space, tap R1 again to burst into it. You're basically spinning defenders around like a fidget spinner. They'll bite every time, and this is what it looks like in-game. So basically, here's how the fidget spinner method works in simple terms. Let's say you're moving to the right with your player. Your opponent follows you to the right. Now using only the left stick, you quickly go left. He bites again and follows you left. Then boom, you go back to the right, the same direction you started, but this time you attack that open space using R1 dribbling. And if you didn't know, guys, this year, if your opponent is in sprint jockey and you're using a technical dribble, you're actually much quicker. So when you hit that final R1 burst back into the space, they can't keep up. You're basically baiting them side to side until they overcommit, and then you explode into the open lane. It's all about timing, control, and understanding how fast your player moves in technical dribbling compared to sprint jockey. Simple, smart, and absolutely deadly. Having done over 300 coaching sessions last FIFA and already helping countless students improve this year, I know exactly how to help you get out of your division and level up your game. Unlike most coaches, I actually care about your progress. If I see you're still struggling after a session, I'll even offer a free follow-up to make sure you truly get it. My goal isn't just to show you what works for me, it's to make sure these concepts work for you. Every single principle I teach in my videos, the attacking patterns, the dribbling techniques, the defending structure, I make sure my students master them step by step until they're consistent. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, head to the pinned comment or the link in the description and check out some of the amazing transformations we had with our students last year. Trust me, it's your turn next. The final tip for this video, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is that wing play is actually back. This year, it's way more effective than it was last year. For those who don't know what wing play is, it's simple. You drive down the wing, near or around the corner flag, recycle the ball back to your midfielders just outside the box, and then look for that final pass inside to your attackers. Honestly, this shocked me. I thought wing play was finished, but to my surprise, not only is it alive, it's stronger than ever. The key is using players with tiki-taka plus, like Tijani Rajandirs or Frankie de Jong. That trait makes your ball circulation around the box so much smoother and faster. And don't forget, left stick touches into space are super powerful this year. Use them to glide into open areas, create separation, and find that clean angle for your striker. Go down the wing, recycle, spot your striker, turn, and shoot. Simple, effective, and consistent. Now listen, if you've made it this far, I appreciate you. If you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you could take a moment to like the video. Thank you, boys, for helping me reach 8,000 subscribers. Check out my Discord, where I give out so much free advice and tutorials. You can also find it in the comments down below or in the description. Until next time, fam, be safe and take care.